Hello friends, Namaskar. I am Renu. How are you? I hope you are busy with your regular study even without school. Earlier I had started with computer tutorial on the topic categories of computer. So let's continue then. Yeah. So let's check out today's learning plan first. In the classification of computers, we shall study about microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer, supercomputer. I'm sure you must have seen laptops, desktop, but have you thought about what are other computers besides these computers? So let's study about other computers also. The history of computers tells us that Charles Babbage is the father of computer. So let's learn about different types of computer having different features. Computers can be classified based on their size, technology, purpose. So let's study about all these computers. Now here are few more facts. Microprocessor chips are used in many devices such as iPod, DVDs, headphone, etc. Now first, microcomputer. Microcomputers came into picture as computers having single chip microprocessor. So these kind of computers have single chip and that chip is called microprocessor. Micro means very small, processor means something which can do calculation. These are the most common computers being used for domestic commercial purposes nowadays. They also include solutions like desktop computer, game consoles, tablet computers, smartphones, among others. They are basically portable and occupy very less space. So micro here means small. So these kind of computers are small, they are portable, they can be taken from one place to another, and these occupy very less space. Now let's study about main features. The CPU is a single chip known as microprocessor. Here CPU is called as microprocessor. These are single user computers. They are mainly used in offices and homes. They are least expensive. They are not costly. And generally they run on rechargeable batteries except desktop computers. So here you can see picture of desktop computer, laptop, notebook, palm top, tablet, smartphone. All these are types of microcomputers. So now you will remember now, desktop, laptop, notebook. Here this is although written as notebook, but don't think it as a copy where you write. It is also a type of computer, but smaller in size than the laptop. Then palm top, it can be kept on our palm. Palm, you understand? Hatheli. So palm top, these are smaller in size. Then tablets and smartphones are also there. Now moving on to the examples. Desktop computers, a personal or micro mini computer sufficient to fit a desk. It can fit on a desk. Laptop computers, a portable computer complete with an integrated screen and keyboard. It is generally smaller in size than a desktop computer and larger than a notebook computer. So as you have seen earlier in the picture that laptop computers are portable. We can carry them easily. It has integrated screen and keyboard. The screen and the keyboard of the laptop are attached together, and these are smaller than desktop computer but larger in size than the notebook computer. Next is palm top computer, or you can say digital diary, notebook, PDA, personal digital assistant. PDA is personal digital assistant. A hand-sized computer, palm tops have no keyboard, but the screen serves both as input and output device. Next is smartphones, smart books and PDA. Here it is written personal digital assistant. These are small handheld computers with limited hardware. Next is programmable calculator. These are also small handhelds but specialized on mathematical work. Then there are game consoles which we can use for entertainment purpose. An embedded computer like in car computer, which are called as carputers. These are built into a car for entertainment or navigation. So embedded computers can be used in car. Washing machines or watches, ATM machines, You must be aware of ATM, na? Automatic teller machine and the likes. Mainframe computers are very large and expensive computers. These are capable of supporting hundreds and even thousands of users simultaneously. So the size of mainframe computers are large, but it is expensive also. So a simple person, common person, is unable to buy these kind of computers. These kind of computers can support hundreds or even thousands of users simultaneously. Simultaneously means